Hi there, I'm Christy. I live in the South and I'm a former teacher. And I just want to be really honest with you for a minute. I don't usually make big, expensive digital courses that try to teach you everything at once. I used to, but I don't anymore. And there's a reason for that. I'm a former teacher. And when you've been a teacher, you learn something very quickly. You just can't dump everything on people and expect them to succeed. It's overwhelming. And people that are overwhelmed don't take action. I know I didn't. Because you don't walk into a classroom and say, okay, everybody, here's the entire subject. Good luck. And I'll see you next week. You just can't do that. Overwhelmed people get paralyzed and you don't do anything. I know, I've been there. So as a teacher, I learned to break things down. One idea, one example, one small win at a time. The goal is the one small win, because when you have one small win, you feel more confident to go to the next step. What is a small win? Your first subscriber, your first digital sale. Those are all wins. Even likes on a Threads post or a Facebook post is a small win. In digital marketing, we call it transformation, because suddenly you believe. It's like Santa Claus. Suddenly you believe when you get that first gift under the Christmas tree. And that winning mindset will completely shape your idea about digital products. What is a digital product? A digital product is something that you either write or you create with software and you upload it to the internet somewhere on a marketplace that is all virtual. There are lots of different digital product marketplaces. And I'm speaking slower on purpose because I know that every time you get on YouTube to find information, that people use words that you don't understand what that means, like lead magnet, autoresponder. All those things are simple terms once you've been in the digital download space. But if you haven't, it just sounds like womp, 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 right? Am I right? So the real problem is, here's the part most people don't say out loud. And yes, I'm reading from a teleprompter because I get nervous and I forget where I'm going and I start chasing rabbits in my head. Big expensive courses, like I used to do, they don't fail because they're a bad thing. They fail because they try to do too much at once. If I were to tell you, you need to do a lead magnet and then you need to post it on Threads and then you need to do it on Facebook and then you need to write a sales page and then you need to open a beacon store, you'd be like, what? I can't do all that. How do I even do the very first step? Most people online just assume that you know to do all those things. And I started online when I was over 50, and it took me a long time before I even knew how to make my own sales page. So I totally get it. I really do. And when you see a course and you buy it with a good intention, and then life just happens. It does. It happens to all of us. We have kids, we have bills, we have jobs. Your energy level, is like a roller coaster, and you just get overwhelmed by it all. You get a phone call and your child is sick or your grandchild is sick and somebody needs you to help them. Or, a tree falls in your yard, or you have some kind of medical issue and suddenly you have this long calendar of doctor's appointments And it's just, life is hard and life is overwhelming. And then you add that a huge multifaceted course, and most people just don't ever get through them. They just don't. And it just sits there, and you have good intentions of getting back to it, not because it wasn't valuable, because it is, or you wouldn't have bought it, but because the course asks of you too much all at once. And it's really not your fault. It's not a motivational problem. It's a design problem. So instead, my favorite thing nowadays are tiny digital products. And I don't mean low quality digital products. I mean focused digital products. And I'm talking about one printable or one checklist or one short guide or one clear idea that solves one small problem. So let's go back over that, because that right there is a golden nugget. You need one clear idea that solves just one small problem. I don't know if you're like me, but I am an overthinker. I actually went on ChatGPT and asked it to write me a guide on, how to overcome overthinking. I mean, ChatGPT is smart like that, and you can do that too. And here's the thing, you don't have to build a whole system. I saw a video today of someone, and they had their iPad, and it was amazing. But if I were brand new to digital marketing, it would have blown my mind. And I have been online for many years, and it blew my mind. And there were little terms about, the lead magnet was called something cute. Most people don't have a clue what that means. They don't. And I know I would not have when I first got started online. So you don't need a whole system to learn. You just don't, because most people will never even open it. They'll buy it, and then they won't open it, because it's just too much. You need to create something that people can actually finish, like within a few minutes, because we all have like instant gratification-itis. We want the list, and we want it now, and we just want to download it and read it, and then go wash our hair, or go read it and go to the gym, or go read it, go to the park, or read it and then eat something and sit down to watch a movie. We want something fast. That's why tiny digital products are amazing. And when somebody, downloads your product and they can finish it within minutes, that confidence by itself builds momentum. And that works a lot better now, because we are in a different season online right now. It's different. People don't want big fat courses. They want, they're not asking what's the biggest, most involved course I can buy. They're asking what's the simplest thing I can actually use. And that's exactly why small, focused products work so well right now. Like, here's my problem. This little ebook solves it. That ebook should fit into somebody's real life. And it doesn't demand hours of somebody's attention. Like, come back, tomorrow, and we'll go over 5 lessons, 5 videos. Nobody has time for that. You don't have the mental bandwidth for that. If you're trying to work a job and you have an eye appointment, you just don't have time to watch 5 hours of video in a day. I mean, nobody's got time for that. So if I were starting out with digital products or starting over again, here's exactly what I would do. I would create, or I would buy a product already done for me. I would probably just buy one, because now you can buy digital products that have what's called rights to sell them. And you have to read the rights, because a lot of them are different. So either buy one or create one with ChatGPT, and I'd sell it for just a few dollars. or I'd use it as a free download to build my audience. Actually, my audience has been built like over years of time. And that is how I pay my bills, is I will send my email list, my newest digital product. And that's where you really build the trust, is when you can talk to somebody more than once. Because if somebody sees your product on Threads or Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or whatever social media platform you're on, and they don't know you, they're like, well, I don't know who that person is, and I don't know if their stuff is any good at all. So you build the trust by talking to them in their email inbox. I send one almost every day. Here's the thing. Most people don't need more information. They need help choosing what to focus on. And then they need the reassurance from you that they are not doing it wrong. They need guidance, not pressure. And they certainly don't need a guilt trip. So that's why I changed how I run my business online. Less launching, unless it's just tiny little products, but less launching big, hairy courses. More guiding, more guiding. If you like learning one idea at a time and you want help deciding what to create and where to sell it, I have a community. It's actually called a school. It's cool, but it's SKOOL. And in the school, you can ask questions. You get all my courses for free. And we do digital ideas of the week. I just started that today. It's pretty cool. It's calm. It's weekly. It's built for real people with real lives. If digital products have ever felt overwhelming to you, it's not because you're behind. It's because you were taught to start too big. Because small is not a shortcut. It is a skill. So if you like this video, it would really help me if you would give me a like and subscribe. And then underneath this video, there'll be links to the school and other things that I've created. We'd love to have you in there. But if you have any questions, put them down there below because I will answer them. Okay? God bless you. I hope you're having a good day. And I hope this helps. Talk to you soon. Bye now.